Here we are on the second semester final review. Question number 28. If we're writing the equation of the line that passes through that point and is perpendicular to this line, we need to find the slope of that perpendicular line. Well, we know that slopes of perpendicular lines are opposite reciprocals of each other, so the opposite reciprocal of 2 would be negative 1/2. Now we can use the point slope form to plug in the point and the slope, and I have y minus y1 equals negative 1/2 times the quantity x minus negative 2. And I get negative 1/2 x minus 1 plus 3 plus 3. Y is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 2. Question number 29, we have this inequality with a y-intercept of 1 and a slope of 2. So from that y-intercept, I'm going to go up 2 and over 1, up 2 and over 1. Since there's no equal sign, we know that my graph will be a dotted line. And I'm going to test a point to see which side I need to shade. If I put in 0, 0, I get that 0 is greater than 1, which is a false statement at 0, 0, so I am going to shade the opposite side. Question number 30. I'm going to put this one in slope-intercept form because if I don't, I'm going to get my intercepts are both 0 and 0 for x and y. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. And I get negative 2y is less than or equal to negative x. Dividing by negative 2, divide by negative 2. Remember, when you divide by a negative, you need to switch the sign. So the equation I'm graphing is y is greater than or equal to 1/2 x. Again, the y-intercept is 0, and my slope is 1/2. So I'm going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. This is a equal sign in there, so I'm going to have a solid line. Shading, I can't test the point 0, 0, so I'm going to test the point negative 1, 1. So the point negative 1, 1, I'm going to put negative 1 in for x. I get negative 1 minus 2 times 1 is negative 2, so I get negative 3 is less than or equal to 0. That's true, so I'm going to shade on the side that continues to be true. Question 31. We have an absolute value. We know that the vertex of this absolute thing is the opposite of the number inside the absolute value, so my vertex is at negative 2, negative 2. And my slope is 1 because there's no number in front of the absolute value, and it's going to be a dotted line. So I'm going to make my dotted line. And then for shading, we need to know which side to shade. Because it's less than, it will be on the bottom side of the line. Question number 32, again, it's an absolute value. Our vertex for this one is going to be at 0, negative 3, because there's no number inside the absolute value with the x. So 0, negative 3 puts the vertex there. But my slope on this one is 4, so I'm going to go up 4 over 1 in that direction, up 4 over 1 in that direction. Since this one is an equation, there will be no shading. Question number 33. The sophomore class needs to raise money. They sell boxes of holiday cards at a profit of $2 per box. So how many boxes must they sell to make a profit of at least $600? Well, our equation, if they make $2 times the number of boxes, and they want that to be greater than or equal to, because at least means greater than or equal to 600, they would need to sell at least 300 boxes of cards.